How's it going, everybody? It's PJ for Pete_J on YouTube, PJ Play on Twitch. Coming to you from the Namik Quarry in Rockford, Illinois. I've picked up an external market. We have a mobile barrier that we are going to pick up from the Nielsen Roads Company in Rockford. We're going to take it down to 18 wheels in Marion, Illinois, which is down towards the bottom of the state. So it's going to be a little bit of a haul, but we will get her done. First and foremost, let's go pick up our load, and we're going to do that. Let's jump into the cockpit and we'll get ourselves running here.
Ready to roll.
What you did not see was a completely botched first attempt here at the Namik Quarry. I tried to pick up an oversized load to Quincy, Illinois, which is another city that I have not been to yet. And it was a very long load, and I just could not, if we look at, I just could not maneuver the thing from where it was out to get it out on the street. It just was impossible. So let's go control, and then control again. Now we're in reverse. Parking brake is off. Let's go. So yeah, that was a very frustrating situation because, like I say, I just couldn't get the thing around the corners well enough to be able to take the load. So I kind of rage quit, and well, I spent about a half hour. I spent a half hour trying to jockey the thing around, and again, I really do need to do the driving academy.
Right.
I have not really indulged in that just yet, and I don't know if it would have helped me when you're trying to reverse with a really long, oversized load. It seems counterintuitive, as well as somebody came up on me real quick. And so
Get ready to turn left.
it went from I think I got this, I don't got this.
Turn left.
I'm stuck. Yeah, you know, kind of did one of those numbers pretty darn quickly. So there's a dude on his bike. I think we can go, right? I'm not seeing anybody, not seeing anybody, not seeing anybody. Ooh. What was that? All right.
Turn right.
I don't think I have my seat in the right position. I'm not seeing the roadway as well as I'd like to, but that's okay. We'll muddle through. We'll get this thing down. This is a long run. It's going to be approximately 330 miles all total, but it should be pretty much highway driving. So I think it shouldn't be as long as you would think. You know, again, we got to go basically Rockford, Illinois, which is up toward the northern, well, not toward, but it is in the northern section of Illinois, down to Marion, which is down at the southern angle, which is fine because we got to do some more discovering down there. I did try to do the heavy, what was it called? The heavy duty achievement, and I thought I got the Springfield done, but apparently whatever load I took didn't qualify. So I am going to have to try and take another load of machinery from Springfield to Peoria to satisfy the requirements of that achievement. They also have corn fused, which is we have to try and find the corn maze in Evergreen, and then drive to the middle of it. Oh, I thought that guy was coming straight through. I'm like, dude, I don't have a stop sign. So that will be another thing that we have to do. And I don't think the cornfield in Evergreen is up here in the northern section. Normally you would think of corn production and whatnot down in the southern section of Illinois anyway. So hopefully this run to Marion, will get us that, and we'll check the roadway as well. Again, as a external market, we will have more opportunity to kind of do a little exploring and finding hidden roadways, hopefully. Although, like I said, it's going to be that was I'm thinking of the last one. This may be just major roadways, so we'll have to keep an eye open, but I kind of like cruising the smaller roadways, and if we can, we might even switch over to try and do that. 90 east to Chicago, exit only. I think we got to get out of here. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think we got to keep out of here. What is this? I'm gonna grab the drone and we're gonna take a look at this water park over here, because this is nuts over here. I would jump out, but we're on a curve and everything. That is that, not sure what that is. I keep wanting to throw stuff out there, but it's like, you know, the nagging voice in the back of my head going, that's
exit right.
That's actually nowhere close to where you are, Pete. Yeah. It's like, you know, like, oh, well, exit I'm a little bit lost in my own state. You know what I mean? Again, there is a, what is it, 1 to 20 scale. So for every 1 mile in game, it's equal to 20 miles.
Get ready to turn right.
In real life. So again, it can be a little confusing at times where things are. You think you're right there. Here's Nielsen
right.
Roads. Oh wow. Talk about having to get right off here.
Here we are, safe and sound.
Those are my 2 horns. So I think we're gonna change up. We'll get the alright, so there's my load right there. And again, very tight quarters here. Try and maneuver this thing. I got it, because this is long. This is going to be a long load again. Let's roll the windows down. Just in case somebody starts screaming at us, right? All right, so we're going to go this way. Oop.
Okay, here we go.
Alright, parking brake on, shifted in neutral. Let's jump out, take a look. There it is. As you can see, that is a long load. Let's go ahead and hit the T-bar, we'll get hooked on. Got our hoses hooked up. Everything looks good. Let's jump back in the truck and let's take a look at the map. What do they want us to do? Oh, Lord. We gotta do a complete 360 degree, well, 190. It's 190. Right, 190. And we're coming down 39. And then, yeah, just 39 down. 74.55, or we'll pick up 74 through Champaign to 57. 57 through Champaign. 57 through Effingham. And then 57.64 to Marion. We're going to pick up 1, 2, 3, 4 cities. Bloomington. Well, we get close to Bloomington. I don't know if they'll give us credit for it, but that's 4 cities. And I'm at 5 of 8 for the Prairie State Achievement, which should get me there, even if I don't get Bloomington. All right, well, so that's what we got. Is there anything we can pick up along the way? Any sort of viewpoints or photo spots we don't want to miss? 74, everything actually just looks, I mean, in here, but again, I don't know if I want to go too far off the beaten path. If I went this way, I could pick up this, but see, that seems like cheating to me because I'm not actually going to Effingham, right? I'm just passing through. So maybe I should wait on that until I'm actually delivering to Effingham. Yeah, I think that's cool. All right, let's
drive safe.
Thank you, Sky. Sky's with us as always, our navigator in chief. All right, so let's parking brake off. I need to avoid the truck next to us. Sorry about that. Oh, put it in gear. Now we're in drive. Well, I also need to pick up a beacon. I want to get a better horn and and a beacon for my truck. Thanks, man.
Turn left.
Alright, so that looks like... That's not a good angle. Yeah, that looks like we can get out.
Keep left.
Alright. I think we're clear. We didn't hit anything, we're good. Okay. Alright, yeah, so now I'm a little gun shy because of that last load. It was an excavator. It was a big excavator. I think I have the card for it. I can show you what it was. I really wanted to get it done, but I just could not figure out how to get that thing out of the quarry. I mean, it was I thought I had figured it as I was coming through. I had to go through a kind of a way station or a loading building, you know, where they have the overhead kind of drop loader kind of thing. So I had to go through that with the excavator just to try and get it out of the back of this yard. And then as I come out, and I got hooked up there. I got hooked up on that
Caution,
building.
Please mind the speed limit.
What's the speed limit, darling? It's 70. Okay. So by the time you gave me the warning, the speed limit went up.
Keep right.
So I go and I get hooked up on that, and I backed up and kind of got off. Was able to get through. I was like, cool. And I was actually even a little proud of myself for being able to figure out how to get off that thing. And then so I come out of that. It's a tight. Oh, I didn't do the. You know what? I want to do this real quick. Just real quick. It's an external market job, so we're gonna pull over to the side here. Get off the road, and I'm gonna hit the parking brake. I just want to hit the drone real quick. Look at this friggin' place. You guys really should have your suits. Oops, don't want to get too close. Get too high, I guess. There it is. Really cool. Is this Raging Waves? I mean, obviously they couldn't use the actual name, but all of these people about to go down the water slide wearing their clothes. I guess they'd walk around. Got the music going. Lazy river. Is that guy gonna just walk into the water? No, he's gonna avoid. Okay, cool. Very cool. This is not a photo spot though, right? I mean, that would be kind of cool. F12. There we go. Okay, whew. Let's go. All right, we're staying on 39. I need you over here. 39 to Bloomington. Here we go. All right, so I just took a kind of a real. I'll probably drop a couple photos in.
Keep right.
I did mention,
then turn right.
and this happens all the time. I mentioned that I wanted to take a look at the water park before I took off, and of course I got caught up and didn't do it. So we were passing it again, so I stopped, got the drone out. I took a look around. It was kind of cool. People walking around. A lot of people at the water park, which makes sense, but none of them in bathing suits. All of them are wearing street clothes, which is weird. But it's a lot of people standing at the top of the water slide, waiting to go down the water slide. All of them talking on their phone, by the way. They all have their phones in their hands and are all fully dressed, which is just strange. Let's just say that maybe they were doing a pre-opening inspection. Maybe that's what was going on. But then I couldn't get back in the truck.
Keep left.
65. I think I'm gonna lock it in there at 65. So we got the cruise control going. We are on 39, headed south to Bloomington currently, right? We got this long road barrier on our back end. Rest area coming up in a mile. All right, yeah, 3951 headed south. The speed limit is 70, but I think for external markets we can only do 65. So I'm locked in at 65. The helicopter above this rest area, I'm not sure why. Oh, because there's an accident up here. I got to get over. They got that guy. I don't know what he was doing, but that guy is got. All right, so careful on 3951 headed south. There's a little bit of a police engagement going on there. Helicopter overhead. We'll call it out because I did not see anything. Of course, we were outside the cab at the time, but I didn't see any indications that would let you know ahead of time. So, but so far so good. We're able to fly down the road here. 65 miles per hour. We're wide open. We got the speed limit, cruise control. The cruise control set to 65. Traffic is light, so we're moving pretty good. We got some clouds, but nothing that looks any ominous. So we're doing pretty well here. Let's see if we can check. Let's do a couple of different angles here. Maybe we'll do 3. That's overhead.
Keep left.
Keep left. Okay. I think I can stay in this lane. I just don't want to get off on 80 going east to Chicago. I'm going to stay here. Exit 59A is 80 headed east to Chicago. We're headed south. There we go. Now we're on the roof. Nice roof cam for a while. 3951 headed south. We're going to head over this bridge here. Let's do it from the roof. Let's see what it looks like. Injured, call David. David injured me. The Abraham Lincoln Memorial Bridge. Here we go. Oh, I can't turn my head. So in the rooftop angle, you don't have any control of the camera. It's just stationary. So, but it's a nice view, I think, from up here. Get to see everything. Again, marshy land down there. Keeping up with the traffic ahead of us pretty well. Like I say, I don't feel it's so far a very comfortable drive. I think they've done an amazing job with the flora and the fauna of. They've stepped it up. I think back to when I first started driving truck in either American truck or Euro truck, and I think about the trees at that time, and then you look at the ones now. And it's like the difference is just phenomenal, you know. So that is good. We're getting a little bit of a slowdown in traffic. I don't know if I like it. There's nobody on our left side, so I could try to get out and pass, but it seems to be a collective thing. Everybody in the right lane seems to have come down about 3 miles per hour below the speed limit. I typically like to go about 3 miles over the speed limit, just because, you know, that's me. Peoria, El Paso. We're keeping left, so again, don't get off, is what she's saying. Don't take the exit. I'm still catching up to this guy. Yeah, see, it's almost like the game knows, right? I had no traffic on the left-hand side. This guy was cruising along. Now all of a sudden he's slowing down, and I got somebody on my left-hand side, and he's going to be an issue. All right, I think I might go. Let's turn off the cruise. Oh, I can't go 3 miles. That's right. 65 is where I top out, so I'm going to put the cruise back on at 65. All right, what else we got? We had 3 was overhead, 4 was on the roof, 5 is the side cam. It's on the sideboard there. I wasn't prepared for it, so I made a mistake. Picking up, coming up to I-55. See, that's the Mackinac River. Okay. Woohoo! All right. Again, this guy. What's up with you, dude? I can blame that guy, but the reality is the guy, while there is space between them, they're really kind of mirroring each other in speed. It's not like the guy in front of them's going that much faster. All right, so we are going to get off here on 55. St. Louis, Peoria. And 39. So 39 continues down this way.
Keep left.
And that's where 74 Peoria West would peel off, but we're going to stay here. We're going to go get some peel off in Peoria. Getting a little bit of rain now, which is weird because it doesn't really look like rain, but we'll deal. That's okay, we'll deal. Champaign, Indianapolis, St. Louis. I think we're staying Champaign, right? We're going 74, yeah, okay. That's a little too much beat. There we go. On, medium, that's good with me. Doing 66, I don't know how I did that. Police, the Veterans Parkway. Alright, so yeah, I mean, so far, I think I was talking about that. I think that might have been in the video that didn't make air, but I was talking about how I'm loving Illinois, but one of the things I do love about the new states is the cruising events, and because World of Trucks is undergoing kind of a revamp right now, there is no cruising event for the state of Illinois. I'm hoping they have it fixed by the time South Dakota comes out. I'm going to be, because I was really excited about this year because we got Illinois here at the beginning of the year. We should be getting St. Louis, probably not St. Louis, South Dakota, closer to the end of the year. Two of my favorite states, just two of my favorite states, you know. So I was really excited. And then to find out that they're doing the revamp on World of Trucks, so there would be no cruising event when Illinois came out. Well, a little bit of a letdown, I'm not going to lie. I was a little upset by that. But I'll be really upset if we get to South Dakota and they still don't have the cruising events up and running. You let me know. Yeah, I mean, throw me a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think. But I would have loved to have seen a cruising event for Illinois. And I'm hoping that maybe once they get the system up and running, maybe they'll do kind of a posthumous, kind of a an after the event, you know. Keep right and then exit right. Okay.
Exit right.
You got it. I'm gonna pump the brake just to get off of the cruise control. We're staying right, so we're going to Memphis, 57 Memphis, Tennessee, y'all. That'll be fun. Memphis, Tennessee. Sea to shining sea. I mean, they're getting closer every year. They get a little bit closer to being able to go from one side of the country to the other.
Caution, please mind the speed limit.
What's the speed limit? 70, so I'm all right. I'm looking forward to doing like a run from Florida to Washington. I don't know how to try to make that fun, but definitely would be interesting. That would be, and definitely be a multi-parter, obviously. Although right now, since you have Illinois, you got Chicago. The realities are you can do Route 66. You know, that'll be a multi-parter too, and maybe try to hit the towns from the song. You know, go back to the old Chuck Berry, get your kicks on Route 66 song, and make each one of those a leg in the video. So that'd be kind of cool. We did 5, right? Yeah, we did 5. We're gonna get passed here by somebody. Oop. 6, I think, is on the bumper. Yeah, here's on the bumper. And I'm just using the keys in the top bar on your keyboard, so your numbered keys on the top. I think it might work for your number pad too if you have that. There's my Jeep. Cruising along. A little bit of rain. Like I say, not a lot, but a little bit of rain. We take a look and see where we're at. Okay, there we go. Got the cruise control set at 65. We're doing 65. We're in A14. That's our gear. We're in A14. We got over a 3/4 of a tank of gas. Our windshield wipers are at setting 2. We got 1.4 million in the bank. Over the last 7 days, we've made $516,865. All right, I got 3 hours before I need to take a sleep break. It's Friday, 5:24 p.m., and we are 2 hours and 9 minutes from our destination, and we have 14 hours and 3 minutes to actually make the delivery. So I may need to pull up just to avoid any sort of complications and just grab a sleep. We gotta actually, there's a rest stop coming up here. Maybe we pull off and get some rest. Let's do it. Let's see what we can do here.
Rerouting.
Well, we're gonna see if we can't get some sleep here.
Get ready to turn left.
Turn that off. I'm gonna pull over here and just check the map before we go too far, because here's a bunch of gas stations. So let's do that. You guys can pass me. I'm off the roadway. Parking brake on. If you put your flashers on, people will not pass you. I don't know why. I don't know why that is. All right, we're in Effingham. Actually, here I thought we would get Bloomington, we'd get Champaign, but we got nothing. We got nothing. This is weird. It's wild because might as well go here then, right? Okay, reset navigation. We're gonna go here, and we'll rest there, and we'll pick up. I guess we'll pick up the viewpoint since we're here. All right, turn the flashers off. I wanted to show you that when you turn the flashers on, for some reason the cars won't pass you. It just, they stop, which is, I don't understand that because. All right, so we're going straight on from here. We're gonna pick up that, like I said, I didn't want to pick up this viewpoint because we weren't delivering to the town, but since I need rest anyway, right? I figure I'll come in here, I'll grab a quick rest, and then we'll be back on the road. So, since it just happened to work out that way, honestly, I didn't realize. Effingham discovered 6 of 8, so we need 2 more.
Go straight on.
All right, so we're going straight on here. Annie's Kitchen. So this is going to be a recruitment center right here. We should pick that up. Since we're on the right side, there it is. We got the recruitment center here.
Get ready to turn left.
Power source. Okay, both of those streets are blocked off. So those are not hidden roadways. Need a little bit more pressure on the brakes, I think. I just didn't want to drag our long load into the car there, so I curbed it a little bit, but that's all right. That's all right. With a little curbing between friends, right? All right, so here we go. That's blocked off. That's blocked off. Okay. Pulling into Effingham, where we're gonna kind of take a little bit of a rest. We're going to get ready to turn left here. The Kenworth dealership. Am I going in here or am I going... I think I'm going to the truck stop, right?
Turn left.
Right, okay. Viewpoint. Parking brake on. Lights off. Engine off. Let's take a look at the viewpoint. 4 of 12 between two rivers. This is Effingham, Illinois, folks. Best known as a, I hate to say this because I don't mean it to sound mean, but I think it's kind of a rest stop. You know, it's just kind of a welcome respite from the road. A couple guys out there making a deal behind the hotel. Nice big cross. These are church-going people here in Effingham, I guess. And I just never want to not know how to get to the church. So they got that cross pretty big there. All right, but yeah, I think Effingham is kind of it's kind of it. A lot of places to stay, places to get gas, nice churches. $57 and $70 split at Effingham. The $57.70 split. $5.39 for diesel. $4.24. Constantly changing. Does that? What does that mean exactly? All right, so let's grab a quick snooze and then we'll get back on the road. But I think I'm going to have to, because I am not in an actual spot. So I think I'm going to have to. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cheat. I'm going to cut it here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to disconnect from my load. I'm going to go down there to that Kenworth dealership, and I'm going to discover that, come back, and then I'm just going to park next to it, get some sleep, and then I'll rehook. And there's a lot of moving parts, but you won't see it, I promise. All right, we're back, folks, and we're ready to rock and roll. We took a little bit of a nap. We've got some more driving to do in front of us. We got an hour and 51 minutes to our destination, 97 miles. It's currently Saturday at 4:10 in the morning. We have 13 hours, 54 minutes to make it. So we're going to go ahead and jump back in the cab. We're going to get this show on the road as quickly as possible. First thing we need to do is turn off the parking brake. Oh, we need to put it in gear as well. Let's go to the drive. And we're going to take off out of here. Let's removicate this thing. And we need to go out of here. Oh, wait, this is okay. All right, we're going the long way around. I thought I could get out that way. And I probably could have if I went straight, but I thought I saw an exit, so I took the wrong turn. Anyway, it's been a while, folks, and I think it's pretty obvious that it's been a while for Pete.
Rerouting.
But he's trying to get it under control here. Okay, so we're gonna make a left out of here. We got a car coming that way.
Turn left. Keep left, and then turn left.
All right, keep left and then turn left. There we go.
Turn left.
All right. Yeah, once we get back on the highway, we should be good to go. What? Well, there's people to the left. I know that. I know, yeah. That guy's just turning. So that big truck stop here in Effingham. There's a photo spot coming up on the left-hand side there. I didn't see that when we were coming out. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get the photo, though. We'll try. So yeah, there is no cruising event, but there are achievements. I mentioned the corn fusion one, where you got to drive to the center of the evergreen cornfield maze. So keep your eyes open. I'm going to try and find that maze myself. But at this point, I have no idea where it is. Heavy duty, perfectly deliver any machinery from Springfield to Peoria, then from Peoria to the Namique Quarry in Chicago. So that's that. And like I say, I thought machinery is machinery. Clamshells are not machinery, I guess. Between two rivers, you got to view the cutscenes from at least 12 viewpoints in Illinois. I think I just did 4, so I'm stuck. You know, they're few and far between. They're there. I'm not saying they're not there. They're just kind of far between. And then the Prairie State, I was at 5 of 8. I think at this point I might be at 6 or 7 of 8 now. But I think I'm getting pretty close. All right, there we go. I got to remember, this thing is long, so you got to kind of take things a little bit.
Keep right.
Now we're going to have to make a right to get back onto
turn right.
70. All right, we're going to turn right here. All right, I think we did okay. I couldn't really see. There's the big cross. The Effingham Cross right there.
Keep left.
Keep left. Wants me to go even further left, so I'm going to get to the middle lane here. Yep. We're going Memphis. Memphis, Tennessee. So I think they were teasing Indiana. So I think Indiana is going to be the next state, which would make some sense. It borders Illinois. But I'm kind of looking forward to Tennessee. I think that would be a fun state to get to as well. All right, I'm doing 65, and again, it seems like that's all it's going to give me, but I got the foot down. We're locked in at 65. Beautiful night. Again, not a lot of traffic. I think I have my automatic high beams on. I'm not sure. High beams? That's horn. So what is it, J? Yeah, J is it. Okay. They won't turn on because I have a car in front of me, so, you know, once I get some space, we'll have to see if they automatically kick on. 4:49 in the morning, heading south. It looks like we got a little bit of a dawn situation happening. We're getting just a little bit of orange toward the bottom of that mirror there, so everything looks good. All systems go, man. 43 minutes into it. We're only an hour and 6 minutes away, so we should be there with plenty of time. And yeah, like I say, I've got 43 minutes in the chair, but I'm going to edit out some of that other stuff, the sundry stuff that really did kind of. Back at the Effingham rest stop, I did go and discover the Kenworth dealership there. It's, you know, it's a Kenworth dealership. It's not hidden because I think it is a destination. So it is listed there, so it's not like a big mystery what truck stop, you know, what truck dealership it is or anything. It's pretty obvious. But it is off the beaten path, so it's, you know, just because we were at the rest stop right next to it. I mean, literally right next to it, but because it's a little off the beaten path, because of that, we didn't discover it. So I kind of dropped the load and coming in here to Memphis. So I just dropped the load, you know, at the viewpoint that we saw, the Effingham viewpoint, and I ran over there and just discovered it. Came back. I slept, obviously. You know that because of the was daylight, and then it wasn't. We go, what, if we go 7? What is 7? Ina, Illinois. Okay, we got a straightaway here. We'll take 7. There's some of those orange lights I got. That was one of the things you got for completing the Woven Wonders of Winterland event. Christmas lights, and I've chosen the orange in keeping with my international truck. Their colors are orange and black, I believe. So I went with the orange. But there's different colors, and there's also a multicolored, which is more in keeping with kind of the Christmas theme. So it's kind of cool. You know, I liked it.
Keep right, and then exit right.
All right, we're gonna have to keep right and then exit right. So I'm gonna turn my signal on so the people behind me know what I'm doing. All right, we're gonna get off and pump the Marion. That's 7 of 8. So yeah, we need one more.
Go straight on.
Straight on. We're not going to Hill Avenue. I've pumped the brake to get off of the cruise control. I'm gonna pump it a little bit more.
Keep right.
All right. I think we can turn that out. Actually, we got to keep right. So we're going to keep right to Carterville. Kind of came around there, Fitz. A little
Keep
fast.
left, and then turn left.
All right. Keeping left, and then we're going to turn left. Early morning hours, 5:52 in the morning. Here in Marion. Where are we at? That's good. Root Bank, ATM, Waffle House. Oh, I got the green arrow. So here we go.
Turn left.
Turn left. I didn't even see the map on that one yet. Oh, that's right. We're going to 18 wheels. The other one that I had was for a new business, which is another thing that excites. Am I going?
It's all over now.
Nope, I missed it. I was supposed to turn in there, I think. All right, let's do this. Oop, gotta stop at first speed. All right, so we got this huge load, and we're gonna have to turn around now. So we're gonna come back here. I think there's a big lot back here that I should be able to turn around in. Although this is going to put me in a really bad position, because more than likely I would have to come back this way. But we have we do have that big lot out in front of us. They're 90 XP, and it goes into the bay. Can I get around? It's 90 XP, but I'm wondering if I could just pull in. Parking brake off. I think we're still in drive. Yes, we are. Oh, I thought it was. I think I'm going to bay 3. I got plenty of room. I should be able to just pull this thing right in there, right? No, it's actually, I gotta pull in behind that other bogie right there. It's bay 2. But I'm not sure how I'm gonna get that in there with that thing sitting in the back end. That's why it's a 90. windows down. Oh, dog nabbit. Oop, no, no, no. Again, I forget. Can't just double pump. All right, you got to actually shift. Get in there, you. No, now I'm too. Ah. One side to the other, right? One side to the other. All right. Shift. Come on, straighten it out, come on. Come back, nope. Nope. Dagnabbit. Dagnabbit. It is tough to see where this thing is going. All right, I think I gotta go further over to the other side. Now come back. Come on, brother, get this thing in there. Come on, brother. Finish the delivery. I'm trying. You see me trying, don't you? I'm doing my best. I think I got it this time. Get that big butt in there. Sorry. I don't typically like to work blue, but geez, oh Pete, help me out, brother, help me out. I think I gotta come back a little bit more this way. The biggest problem is trying to get it to swing back. You know what I mean? Whenever you try getting it to turn is one thing. It's getting it to try and come back is the problem. It doesn't, and I don't know if that's a setting I need to look into or what, but it just doesn't seem to swing back fast enough. You know what I mean? It's just a slow process. See, it's like it just doesn't want to come back. I scraped the wall a little bit, but it's not going to give it to me. It's not going to give it to me. Come on, bro. All right. Where's my warning siren? Three. Brake. Parking brake. Oh, all right. We're gonna drop that audio. I'll tell you that right now. But we finally got it in here. Again, it was difficult, but let's go ahead and hit the T-bar and hand it off. It's ugly. I mean, it was tough. It was a lot tougher than I thought it was going to be, but we got it in there, and we'll take it, and we're gonna move on from here. So, all right, we'll continue. There we go. A little morning traffic here in Marion, Illinois, as we kind of take a tour
right,
around Marion.
and then continue straight
Buck's
on.
Fisherman Supplies. Straight on. Ooh,
Go
we gotta
straight
stop
on.
at the stop sign. Okay, so we've got no hidden roadway there. We're moving on. These are both blocked. Here's the garage here in Marion, Illinois. So if you wanted to pick that up, it's right there. A roundabout
At
here.
the roundabout, take the third exit.
Third exit. Okay, so this one's closed. Can't get through there. That's a it's a driveway. I think that's a driveway into the
Exit now.
into the truck stop. I think we could have gone second exit,
Finally,
and I think it would have taken
are
us
here.
into the truck stop. But we'll go this way. First time's through, we'll follow. Cairo, Mount Vernon, that one's blocked off, so alright, so we're moving in here. That says trucks and autos. Trucks go back here. Trucks turn in here. That's the Big Rig Service Center right there. That's the first time I've ever seen one of those. Might as well go ahead and top off. Parking brake. Engine off. Diesel price $5.14. Holy cow. That's crazy. Crazy talk, man. Fuel is full. Put it in gear. Parking brake off. Alright, so it's been a long process. Hasn't been the greatest of processes. But we'll do what we can with the editing process, and hopefully we'll be able to make something out of this Sousier, you know. We'll make something somewhat watchable, you know. Let's see if we can't get. Can we get over here? Oh, be the place right here. Alright, right there. Parking brake on. Let's turn the engine off, and we'll end it here. Thanks for coming for the ride with me. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you'll come back. You'll see us again. But until we do, be safe, be well, be good. Be back here next time, and we'll talk soon, all right? Bye-bye.